Back here with a look at Kaspa. All right, we're going to take a look at this chart here in a second. We got some resistance to break here, but if we can break through there, then we got a pretty decent run coming as long as we can break this resistance area. So we'll take a look at the RSIs and everything here in a second. I want to show you guys here, if you go over, like I always search Kaspa in the news and see what's going on and everything like that. All right, if you just search Kaspa, here we go. Here's a Kaspa airdrop, step by step, another airdrop, full guide, another airdrop, eligibility for get airdrop, claim $250 now, airdrop. Look at this. This is all this. It's crazy. They're all scams, guys. 100%. Please do not click on them. Please, yeah, just don't. Please don't even go there. You know, if it's too good to be true, it always is. That's just the way it goes. So there's no airdrops going on out there. There's no Kaspa airdrops. Oh, look at this. All of this is just airdrops. If you search Kaspa, it's crazy. So please just be aware of that, all right? Go over to the Block Explorer here real quick. We're at 120 petahash, which is absolutely crazy from where we were a few months ago. All right, if we go over the transaction count and the active addresses, nothing real big, no big differences here that I see. The active addresses, this is the number of addresses involved in transactions. All right, 1222, we had 20,000 of them. And that is the bottom there. If we go over to the wallets and take a quick look here, whoops, apologize. Oh, currently offline. Unbelievable. I never seen that on here. So, here we go. Thought maybe they were doing maintenance or something. Sometimes that happens with sites, but pretty rare. I've never had it happen to me, especially by doing a video. 350,000 wallets holding at least one Kaspa. The last one out minus this crabs. I wish they would have just kept that off there, quite honestly. When it's 100 to 1,000 Kaspa, there's almost 59,000 people out there. We're minus one dolphin in the last 1 hour, but the last 24 hours, look at this, last 7 days, last 30 days, plus one whale and plus one humpback whale. You know, boy, it'd be nice to be in that humpback area, wouldn't it? Even in the whale, 10 million to 100 million. Imagine the money you have there. 10 million Kaspa. I mean, if this thing goes to $3 to $5, I mean, that's possibly $50 million there. That's a pretty good snag there, especially if you got in at the beginning when it was, you know, 0.001 or whatever it was, and, you know. So anyway, let's move over here to the crypto bubbles, see what's going on out there. A couple coins popping off today. Elgran's finally running. I don't see it on here. Yeah, that's crazy. There it is down there. It says plus 5.4. OP, what is this? Oh, optimism. Okay. All right. I know what that is. Arbitrum. Pepe. That's crazy. This thing. There's so many them meme coins out there, guys. Just it's crazy. And then they come in the top 100, you know, with the stuff that actually has real world use. Just kind of blows my mind. Here's Kaspa over here. Market cap 2.4 billion. We're ranked number 38. That is up three spots. 24-hour volume is 37.9 million, up 1900% for the year, 19x. So that's pretty nice. If you had $1,000 in there, you have 19,000 now. All right, so let's go over these charts. First off, I got a couple things to show you guys here because we got some crazy things going on there. Bitcoin dominance. Look at this on the daily. Let me get this Fibonacci off here. Look at this thing just rolling over. You know, coming down towards that trend line. If we go out in a weekly, if Bitcoin dominance tanks, which that's what we need that thing to break this support line and just free fall here, which would be absolutely awesome. Okay, now this is on the weekly chart. If we put a fib on here, look at this, kind of spiked up through there. It had that spike in dominance there, which was really strange. You know, then it just couldn't make it past that 702 and rolled over. All right, you got the weekly bearish at 28 and a 40. You got the monthly right at the top at 93 and a 91. And you got your daily just crossed back over bearish. So that's good to see with Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin itself, keep an eye on this thing. If it can break up above this 44 7, all right, 750. All right, it's going to run here again. The target for that's up at 47.5, the next area. And of course, if you watch my channel, once we hit that 48,000 range, that's where I get really nervous. All right, so we have a range up here we're going to keep a very, very close eye on if we get up there. So, well, quite honestly, I'm pretty not financial advice, but I'm pretty sure we're at least going to make it up to this 48.6. Then we'll see what happens here. Okay, we got the Bitcoin halving coming up in about 112 days, I think it is, out in April. So, you know, we could get up in this range, mess around for a little bit, and then take off. You know, the last halving was back here. Okay, this we're on a monthly here. Was back here January. Let me get my arrow here real quick. All right, January, February, March, April. Right, this green candle right there. Let me zoom in just a hair so I can show you what happened after the halving. Okay, April was this green candle right here, and May, June, and we just started this steady increase up here. So hopefully once April hits, you know, we're going into January. January is usually a good month for crypto. You can see that nice green candle there. And February turned red. And of course, then COVID, boy, that man, Bitcoin shot down to right about $4,000. You know, and then the halving. So we're all looking forward to that halving. Maybe it'll make it through this 48. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. It's going to be a very, very, the 702's up at 53. So there's another area we got to worry about all through this area here. So we'll see what happens with Bitcoin. All right, we got the Dow Jones. This is the big story, really. Okay, this thing, look how that fib works. Actually, I absolutely love that thing. If we go out here, all right, I'm going to go on a daily because I thought this was pretty interesting. All right, now this is the Dow Jones. All right, now if this was doing 5 waves up, we would take a trend-based fib to get a target, correct? Go from the swing low to the swing high, back to the retracement. There we go. Look at this target. Lines right up with the 41.1. There's 41,000. Lines right up with that area that you know, they both match up here. So I found that kind of interesting. 41,035 and 41,157. You know, we'll see what happens here, but that's the target the trend-based fib gives it, and the bigger Fibonacci on a 2618 gives it a target area right up around there. So I found that pretty interesting with that thing. The Dixie, here's another one. Look at this on the daily. This thing has just been tanking. It's down to 101. All right. Now, if we're looking for regular retracement on this. You know, it's getting to them areas where, you know, you'd be looking for a bounce out of this thing. And if we pull the whole way down, swing low to the swing high, look at it. It's getting down towards that 786. And on the daily, this thing looks like it's about ready to curve up. The weekly's reset, the daily's just about there, and the monthly is down at the bottom also. So got some kind of crazy things going on out there for sure. Want to see that Bitcoin dominance tank, and I want to see Bitcoin take off, and the dominance tank would be nice, you know, so we can get a nice alt season here. Kaspa on the daily, that RSI. It's bullish. It's heading up. It's at a 34 and a 26. All right, we just have this overhead resistance. You know, this blue line right here holding us back. If we can bust through that, you know, roughly up at would be this range right up through here. You know, if it breaks that 11.5 area, that would be very huge. All right, 11.6 roughly. I think we hit that area. Let me see here. What was the high? 11.54. Okay, then we got knocked back there. All right, so very big area to break, and quite honestly, just the let me look here. Yeah, the 12-cent area, period. The 12 cents would get us up here and get this thing going. But this resistance area, if it breaks that 11.5, 11.6 area, that should get it as a breakout of this overhead resistance. That daily RSI, like I said, is reset. And if we go through the rest of the RSIs, we got the 12-hour. The 12 hours at the top here, okay, but still bullish. It's at a 80.3. It's at a 80. It's at a 42 down here at the bottom. The 8-hour is at a 76 and an 82. That actually flipped bearish. It's at a 44 down here. All right, let me show you over the big picture what that 44 means. All right, so it's way down here. All right, so it's got lots of room to run up here. All right, the 4-hour is reset. It is a 19 and a 16. It is bullish. It's at a 47 on the bottom. All right, so I am honestly looking for a move out of this thing. I think it has bottomed out here. All right, now that 10.4, right down here at 10.4, that should hold steady as support here. I don't. You can see a little bit of volume coming in down here in the 4-hour candle too, down here at the bottom. All right, that 10.4 should absolutely hold. Watch for that 11.6 area to break. That should get us a breakout of this overhead resistance, and if we get that breakout of that resistance, that should start a rally upwards here. So keep an eye on them levels, guys. But whoops, I changed you'll notice my resistance lines. If you change the hours, from daily to 4-hour to whatever, it'll change your trend lines too, for sure. Okay, and I'm going to give a big shout out to the members here real quick. I want to go down through them. I've had quite a few lately, and I appreciate it so very, very much, guys. I really do. Thank you. And a lot of people out there signing up for the level 3 trading lessons, $14.99, and had a lot of new one today, Enoch. So thank you so very, very much, everybody. It means a ton to me, and it means more for you. It really does. You got to learn to definitely read this market, learn how to sell it, and make a ton of money. So that's the point. You can buy and buy and buy, and you can make a lot of money in crypto. Hard part's really keeping it. It really, really is. That. It was fun last bull run. Everything I bought ran up, and I thought, oh my God, this is awesome. But I never sold it, So I had to take a trading course. It turned out great. Man, I love reading charts. I love looking at them every day, and it's a lot of fun. So all right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll get back to you soon.